for those of you who don't know me, I promised all my friends up in DC and all my co-star friends that I'd put some online content up while all the gyms are closed. So I came out to this park. We're going to try to do a power yoga flow here. So hopefully you can hear me. And maybe the water in the background will be nice, soothing little meditation in the background. So if you want to put your own music on, go ahead. I can't post up music. I can't afford the licenses. So find yourself in your living room, on the carpet, or just on the grass. You don't have to have a yoga mat. All right? And go ahead and close your eyes, and then we're going to come into child's pose. All right? I'll demonstrate it, and then I'll talk you through it. You're going to bring your knees mat width apart. All right, nice and wide. Extend your hands as far out as they'll go, and then allow your forehead to come down to the mat. Now, while you're down here, you're going to start to take some long, deep breaths in through your nose, and then open your mouth. Exhale. Deep, full breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. For the next 45 minutes, maybe an hour if I go that long, all right? I want you to try to ignore everything that is off your mat. All right? All your stress, all your worries, anything that's going on outside your toes and fingers, just put outside your mind. Okay? And just breathe. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. When you get comfortable, we're going to start to do what we call ujjayi breath. Inhale through your nose, and then exhale through your nose. Lips will seal, the muscles in the back of your throat will start to constrict. The sound of the ocean kind of appears at the back of your throat. Now, anytime throughout class, if you feel you want to come back to child's pose, you just come right down to the mat, forehead will rest. You'll just take a couple deep breaths and rejoin us when you're ready. Start to spread your fingers out wide. Stretch them wide. Glue those knuckles to the mat. And then when you're ready, tuck your toes, lift your hips, and find yourself into our first downward facing dog. Right now, for many of us in this upside down V, you're going to want to pedal out your feet. We call this walking the dog. This is probably going to be the slowest part of class. All right, we're going to warm up. We're going to get right into it. We're going to do some sun salutation A's and B's. All right, so without further ado, here we go, guys. Take an inhale, stretch back. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or float, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, hands are going to come to shins. We're going to lengthen our spine. Then exhale, release. Inhale, crawl yourself all the way up to the ceiling. Hands come together. And then down to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant those hands, step it back to plank. You can hug elbows in or drop your knees and come all the way down to the mat. Inhale, find a baby cobra. And then exhale, take a child's pose just for a moment. And then push on up, downward facing dog. We're going to do that again. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, bend your knees, step or float, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Find that flat back, the heart comes out. And then exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise, hands come up overhead. And then exhale, hands to heart center. We'll do that one more time. Inhale up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant those hands, step it back to plank. This time we'll do chaturanga, elbows hug in. And then inhale, find a back bend, knees can come off the ground. And then exhale, downward facing dog. If you'd like to pedal out your feet here. Again, if you want to go to a child's pose, that's totally fine. All right, press the chest towards your thighs. And then when you're ready, you're going to bend the knees, exhale, take it top. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise. Inhale, hands come up. And exhale, hands to heart center. From here, go ahead and close your eyes. Maybe feel the soles of your feet root down underneath the floor. All right, like they're glued. And then lift up through those kneecaps. Draw your belly in. Shoulders roll back. Head feels high. Right? Nice proud stance. And then with eyes closed, we're just going to take a moment to set our intention for class today. All right, this intention can be as simple as a word or a phrase. Right? Sometimes we call these mantras. If you have a favorite mantra, perhaps just say it underneath your breath. And then we'll seal that intention with a deep breath all together. Inhale. And release. Blinking eyes open. All right, yogis, here we go. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, bow it down. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant those hands, step back to plank. As we lower, chaturanga, upward facing dog to downward facing dog. We're going to lift that right leg up high. Bring that knee in towards the nose and plant that right foot. Right. On an inhale, we're going to come up into what we call crescent lunge. In this crescent lunge, the hips are facing forward. All right knee right above that right ankle. All right, and hands all the way up. All right, you can bend that left knee as much as you need to be stable. We're going to take an inhale, stretch up, and then exhale, plant your hands. Pull your right leg back, lower down. Inhale, find a back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Knee comes in towards the nose. Plant that left foot. If it doesn't make it, just help it along. Right? And then we'll inhale, lift up. Crescent lunge on the opposite side. Same thing. You want those hips facing forward. All right? Generous bend in that left knee so it's over that left ankle. All right? If you need to, you can bend that right knee. All right? And then elongate that spine, arms come up, reach. Now I like to activate my hands here, nice and strong. I kind of spread them wide. All right, if you have a mudra you'd like to take, you can take it. And then we're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant those hands, step it back, lower down. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing. We're going to inhale, stretch back. Exhale, bend those knees, step or float, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, release. Now we're going to inhale into what we call a chair pose. Big toes come together to touch. Little slice of pie between those heels. All right, hug your thighs in, belly draws in, ribs tuck in tight, and then reach those arms up. Now if you have tight shoulders and you want to drop your arms, that's totally okay. All right, if your shoulders feel pretty good, you can bring them on up. All right. Keeping that belly strong, you're going to take an inhale and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back. Hug those elbows in. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Here we go again. Right leg comes high. Knee comes in, shoulders travel over the wrist. Plant that right foot. Inhale. High crescent lunge. Take a moment. Find your balance. Reach on up. And then plant those hands down. Step her back. Your right leg can float if you like. Find your back bend. Downward facing dog. Left side. Inhale up. Exhale, knee comes in. Plant it. Find your high crescent lunge. Right, pelvis nice and neutral. Right, activate the hands. Inhale up. Exhale. Plant down. Step her back. Lower. Inhale upward. Exhale downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch back, hips up. Exhale, bend those knees. Take a journey, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose here. Again, big toes come together to touch. All right, please do those inner thighs. All right, and if you like, you can always bring your hands to heart center here. Alright, if your hands are at heart center, alright, Hug those ribs in. All right, make sure everything's nice and tight, that the ribs aren't splayed out. All right, they're buttoned in. We'll take a deep full breath in here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back to plank. Hug it in, lower down. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more sun B here. Right leg lifts up high. Bring your knee in, plant that right foot. Inhale, up. All right, from here, all right, you're just gonna take a moment, all right? Make sure your hips are nice and level. Sometimes you might need to check them out. Make sure you're not dipping down to one side. And as we look up, all right, I want you to keep your gaze towards your fingers. All right, you're gonna take an inhale, lower your left knee until you feel it hit your mat, gentle. And then exhale, find your lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, lower. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Left leg up. Knee comes in, plant that left foot. Find your footing. Inhale. High crescent lunge. Alright. From here, again, you're going to look at your fingers or look at the sky. And as you inhale, you're going to start to bend your right knee. Alright. Trust that the floor is there. I promise it is. And then exhale, lift on up. Right. Inhale, reach towards the sky. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, lower down. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's stretch it back. Bend those knees. Take that journey top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, find our chair. And then let's all take our hands to heart center here. Alright, now throughout this power yoga class, we're going to offer challenges. Alright, a challenge doesn't mean that you have to take it, it's just an option. And for most folks, you're going to want to hold back. Alright, it's only those advanced yogis that really know they need to push. And even for some of them, for holding back, alright, is the right thing to do today. Alright, but if you want, alright, as with those hands at heart center, you can lift the heels. Alright, find that balance. Alright, being outside is a little more challenging because I'm not on level surface here. Alright, and when you lift those heels up, your balance stays on the balls of the feet. Alright, you could be on wedges, you could be on platforms, you can be on high heels if you want. Take those deep breaths, find your balance. Take that deep full breath in. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant those hands, step her back, lower down. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. All right, yogis, here we go. Standing series. We're going to take a few moments here in downward facing dog. Now, if you're working on floating or those handstands in downward facing dog, I'll give you the option to fire float. This is what a fire float looks like. All right, you're going to look forward, bend your knees, and then hips travel over shoulders, and then you land softly. All right, anytime you're in downward facing dog, if you'd like to fire float, go ahead and take that option. All right, you don't have to. You can just hold in downward facing dog. All right, we're going to take that right leg high. Knee comes into the nose and hold. Shoulders travel over the wrists. Inhale, kick it back. And then exhale, plant that right foot. All right, low runner's lunge. All right, you want to make sure your right foot and your left foot are about hips distance apart. All right, so not on a tight rope, it's separated slightly. All right, knee comes over the ankle. All right, in all of these warrior and lunge poses, all right, your knee, all right, if it's slightly behind your ankle, all right, the level of effort is a lot less, all right? So just this 2 inches makes a huge difference, all right? So if you're not feeling it, go ahead and check your knee, make sure it's over top your heel, your ankle, all right? So that your shin is completely vertical in these poses. From here, We're just gonna inhale, find that high crescent lunge that we've seen before. All right, we're gonna look up. I got a beautiful blue sky now. All right, I'm gonna keep staring at the blue sky. And then inhale, I'm gonna bend that left knee down. And then exhale, come on up. All right, we're gonna do that twice more for a total of 3. Do it on your own. Inhale, find the floor. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, find the floor. Exhale, lift up. Looking good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, take your vinyasa. That's what it's called when we lower down. And we'll all meet back in downward facing dog. All right, that left leg comes high. Inhale it up. Knee comes to nose and hold. And then inhale it up. Exhale, knee comes in. Plant that left foot. All right, again, make sure those feet, hips distance apart. Inhale, high crescent lunge. All right, and then we're going to do that same thing 3 times. All right, we're going to inhale, right knee comes down. Exhale, find your lunge. Inhale, take your time. Exhale, lift up. Inhale. Exhale, beautiful job. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant those hands, center back, and lower. Meeting me in downward facing dog, however you want to get there. All right. We're going to take a few breaths in downward facing dog. Again, if you want a fire float, hop up. Try once or twice. If you need to take a child's pose, you can. When you're ready, we'll all meet back in downward facing dog. I'm going to do that one more time. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee comes to nose and hold. Inhale up. Exhale, plant that right foot. Come on up. 3 times, once more. We're going to inhale. Left knee touches the mat. Exhale, lift. Finding that strength. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. You're looking great. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach. Back bend if you like. Exhale, plant those hands. Take her back and down. Belly strong. Downward facing dog. Left leg comes up. Knee comes in. Hold it. Inhale it back. Exhale, plant that left foot. All right, make sure your feet are nice and strong. Find that crescent lunge. All right, look up. All right, as we inhale, right knee comes down. Exhale, lift up. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. As we inhale, we can find that back bend. Exhale, hands to the mat. Vinyasa. Meeting me in downward facing dog. Great job, guys. Inhale, stretch those hips back. Exhale, bend the knees. Take that journey. Step or float, top of the mat, shoulder float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, chair pose. Again, hands come to heart center. All right. For those of you who want to stay right here, you can stay here. All right. But if you'd like, those heels can come up. All right. And then I'm going to offer the variation. If you want, the hips will then come down as the heels come up. So the higher the heels, lower the hips. All right. Find your balance. All right. Stitch the ribs in. All right. Pull them in while your spine elongates. One full breath here. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, step it back to plank. Lower down. Inhale. Exhale. All right, you guys are doing great. If you'd like, you can stay here in downward facing dog. We're going to take about 5 breaths. All right, we're going to add on to our standing series. If you need a drink of water, go ahead and get one. All right, now as we add on, we're going to go through this whole flow. All right, again, if you need to be in child's pose, or if you're like, I've had it, I just want to lay on my back into Shavasana, go ahead. All right, we'll all meet in downward facing dog when you're ready. All right. Right leg is going to come high. Knee is going to come into the nose and hold. Inhale, right leg high. knee comes into the nose, plant that right foot. All right. You'll remember this. We're gonna come on up, high crescent lunge. All right. We're gonna go ahead and take that same movement. Inhale. Let's climb the mat with that left knee. Exhale, high crescent lunge. Now from here, we're gonna come into warrior two. Left foot is gonna come parallel to the short edge of the mat. Right knee is gonna bend over that right heel. All right, now heels can either align heel to heel or heel to arch. All right, the hips are nice and open, arms long and strong here. All right, you wanna check if your arms should be right in line with the body, right, in this nice frontal plane. All right, if one arm is off to the side, all right, make sure to bring it in line with the body. And again, same here, that right knee. If it's backed off a little bit, this pose is a lot easier. And that's okay. Listen to your body. Maybe you need to be here. Maybe you need to have that knee nice and bent. All right, either way. All right. And we're going to do a little bit of a non-traditional flow. All right, most of my students in my regular classes kind of like that I go off the norm here. All right, so if you need to look at the screen, that's okay. What I'm saying verbally doesn't always make sense. You're going to take that right hand, flip it over. You're going to imagine that there's a Harry Potter wand in it, all right? And you're going to make that fabulous arc overhead and come into Skandasana on that left side. All right, so now your right leg is long, all right, and your left knee is bent into what we kind of call a cougar lunge here. All right, for some of us, the Skandasana, you might be way up high like me. All right, I am not flexible at all. I am not the standard yoga teacher. I am very, very tight, and I do not have much flexibility. All right, but a lot of you will be able to come all the way down to the mat, all right, with your heel on the floor. I cannot do that, so I stay up much higher because I want my heel to stay on the floor. All right, so you should feel this fantastic stretch in the right thigh, all right, and some oomph on the left leg, some strength here. All right, it's okay to hover over. All right, now once we're here, if you'd like to just hold it, feel that strength and stretch, kind of that yin-yang going on, that's fantastic. For me, I'm gonna offer a challenge. I really like this variation. The only crow that I can do is we're gonna come into half crow. All right, so you're just gonna plant your hands kind of on the edge of the mat here. All right, chaturanga arms, and then that left knee is just gonna come up onto that left tricep. Belly holds in, elbows hug in, and then we can come back to Skandasana. All right, hands can come to heart center here. All right, from here, we're gonna crawl ourselves to the top of the mat, finding ourselves in a low runner's lunge. We're gonna come up on the ball of your foot on the left side. You look fabulous. Again, feet on railroad tracks versus that high one. All right, and then we're gonna take our left hand, plant it onto the floor, and our right hand's gonna draw an arrow all the way up, right into that center. And we're gonna find our rotated lunge. You wanna hug your thighs in here, and if you need to, that left knee can just come down to the mat. All right, if that feels better for your hip. All right, either way, left knee down or left knee up. All right. We're going to take an inhale, look down at your left hand. Exhale, look up at your right. Inhale, look down at your left hand. Exhale, look up at your right. And while you're looking at your right, you're going to imagine your favorite person in the whole world is holding on. Right? They've given you a lifeline, and they're going to begin to pull. And as they pull, you come up into high twisted lunge. All right, belly stays strong, reaching in two opposite directions. Right. We're going to take our left hand, reach it up, right hand comes down, and we're going to land back into warrior two, right where we began the sequence. Right? Taking that moment, find that last little bit of strength in warrior two. And then cartwheel our hands down, frame the right, step it back, take your vinyasa to meet me back in downward facing dog. Right. From here, we've got another side to do. Okay. If you'd like to take a fire float, feel free. Left leg comes up, knee comes to nose and folds. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee comes in, plant that left foot. Low runner's lunge. Okay. And then we'll come on up. High runner's lunge. Alright. That was a long sequence, so I'm going to do my best to remember it. Alright, making sure those hips are nice and level. Alright, we're going to take that inhale to look up as the right knee drops. And then exhale, find that high crescent lunge. Alright, we're going to open up again to warrior two here. Right foot goes parallel to the back of the mat. You're going to find that bend in that left knee that works for you. Alright, maybe that shin is all the way vertical, arms come out. Alright, find that line. Relax the shoulders, ribs knit in, belly strong. And we're looking for a nice vertical spine here. And for some of us, we like to move forward. For others, we tend to look and reach towards the back of our foot. Alright, in yoga, we always want to be present. Alright, so we want that nice tall spine. Alright, you'll notice, for those of you that were reaching forward, you're probably thinking about tomorrow. Alright, if any of you were inching towards the back, right, maybe you're rethinking about what happened yesterday. Alright, I want you to bring your thoughts right into this present moment. So even out your body, right over your pelvis, vertical spine. And then we're going to redo that whole sequence again. So we're going to flip that left palm to the sky. Harry Potter wand comes into your hand. You're going to make that big arc up and over. Bend that right knee. Find that Sandasana over with that right leg. Now again, for some of us, we're not very flexible. We're going to be way up here. Alright, if you are flexible and you want to come down all the way to the mat, alright, you can do that. I tend to like it up here for this variation. Get that nice stretch in that left leg, and then feel that strength in that right leg. Alright, and then you can just hold it for a few breaths. Alright, feel that burn in the right thigh. Let it happen. Alright, and then if you want to challenge, kind of prep, alright, just a little bit more, we'll go into that half crow variation. We'll plant the right hands down, alright, elbows hug in, start to bend the elbows, and that right knee is just going to come up onto that right tricep as the head goes low. It's okay if you fall. When you're ready, right foot will plant back, find our way back into Sandasana. And then the hands will come to the mat. You'll crawl your way to the front of the mat. Turn the right toes forward. Back to that low runner's lunge. Right, we're going to plant the right hand. Right, nice and strong. Make sure that right shoulder doesn't duck down. Push into the mat. Left hand. Alright, we're going to pull that arrow. Bow and arrow all the way up. Twist, twist, twist. And again, if that right knee needs to come down to make that a little more accessible to you, totally fine. Alright, we're all going to be a little different here. Alright, so as we're reaching, we're going to do that breath sequence again. As we inhale, look down to the right hand. Exhale, look up to the left hand. One more time. Inhale down to the right hand.
Exhale up to the left hand. All right. All right, lifeline number 2. Imagine your favorite family member. All right, they're reaching down from those clouds that I see up there. They're gonna throw me that lifeline. They're gonna lift me up into that high twisted lunge. All right, and then we're gonna make our way back right to where we started. All right, our right arm's gonna go up, left hand is gonna come down as we land ourselves back in a warrior 2. Left knee bent right above that left ankle. Find strength in those arms, reach out. And when you're ready, cartwheel your hands down, frame it, step it back, lower, inhale, and exhale. All right, folks, that was our standing sequence. We're gonna go through it a couple times here. All right, so if you need to take a quick child's pose or grab a drink of water, or maybe you're practicing your fire floats right now. All right, get that strength in your core and shoulders. All right, here's our little burn. All right, a few minutes all the way through the sequence. When you're ready, we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Press those hips back. Right leg comes up, knee comes into the nose and holds. Inhale up, exhale, plant that right foot. High crescent lunge, looking up towards the sky. Inhale, left knee drops down. Exhale, high crescent. Warrior 2, left foot comes parallel to the mat, arms reach on out. All right, finding that balance. Flip that right palm, Harry Potter 1, Skandasana, left side. All right, low or high, you make a decision here. Possible half crow. Skandasana. Call yourself to the front of the mat, low runner's lunge. Left hand plants down. Right hand, bow and arrow lifts up. Inhale, look down. Exhale, look up. Inhale, look down. Exhale, look up. Find your best friend. Lifeline lifts you up. High twisted lunge. As we reverse cartwheel back to warrior 2. And then hands come down. Frame that right foot. Step her back. Vinyasa. Meeting me in downward facing dog. Looking great, left leg high. Knee comes in. Inhale it up. Exhale, plant that left foot. All right, high crescent lunge. Belly stays strong. Look up. Left, right knee bends. Exhale, high crescent. Warrior 2. Right heel comes down. Arms are long and strong here. Flip that hand over, Harry Potter 1, Skandasana on that right side. Low or high, your choice. Right. Again, if you'd like to take that variation, half crow. And when you're ready, fall forward, low runner's lunge. Plant that right hand down, left arm bow and arrows up. Inhale, look down. Exhale, look up. Inhale, look down. Exhale, look up. Lifeline number 2. Grabbing onto that hand. High twisted lunge. Reverse cartwheel out. Warrior 2. Generous bend in that left knee. And then when you're ready, cartwheel hands down, step her back, Vinyasa, meeting me in downward facing dog. One more time, folks, right leg high, knee comes in and pulls, inhale high, plant that right foot, make your way up, high crescent lunge, look up, bend down, reach up, warrior 2, Harry Potter 1, Skandasana, left side, Option for half crow. Crawl it to the front of the mat. Plant the left, bow and arrow the right. Inhale, look down. Exhale, look up. Inhale, look down. Exhale, lifeline, lift on up. High twisted lunge. Reverse cartwheel, warrior two. Cartwheel, hands down. Vinyasa. Move in downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up. Knee to nose and hold. Left leg up. Knee comes in. Plant that left foot. High crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up. Right knee drops. Exhale, lift. Warrior two. Arms come out. Harry Potter one. Dandasana, right side. Option for half crow. When you're ready, crawl to the front of the mat. Right hand plants down, left hand bow and arrows up. Inhale, look down. Exhale, look up. Inhale, look down. Exhale, look up. Lifeline number two brings you up. High twisted lunge. Reverse cartwheel. Warrior two. And then cartwheel your hands down. Take that vinyasa. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Take one big inhale through your nose. Open mouth. Exhale. Knees mat width apart. Arms forward. Find your child's pose. Woo! Alright, guys. Take a moment. Stay in child's pose. Alright? Enjoy it. Take a couple of those deep breaths up to that. Not an easy flow. You should be a little out of breath like me. Alright, let it go. Sigh out. If you're doing it with a partner right now, let them hear you take that breath. Alright, it wasn't easy. Now the arms are stretched long in that child. Go ahead and crawl your hands over to the left side of the mat. Place your right hand on top of your left. Hips are going to remain exactly where they are. So you get that nice stretch over your right side. When you're ready, crawl your hands back over the right side of the top side. Leave that beautiful stretch. Left arm. And then bring your hands back, even out to the front. Alright, and this is a little variation of child pose that I really like. Reaching your right hand forward. You're just going to draw your left elbow back. Alright, hand comes kind of even with the knee. Alright, and then you're going to take your left shoulder and kind of twist it up towards the ceiling. Alright, so you get a nice stretch through your right lat. Alright, kind of like underneath your armpit, your right shoulder. Alright, a little bit of twist in your thoracic spine. This might be my favorite stretch. And you can reach that left hand forward, and then we're going to draw that right elbow back. Right? Twist, open the heart towards the right side with that stretch down the left. Back to the front. Right. And then we're going to go ahead and come to the tabletop. Alright. Shoulders are going to come over wrists. Hips are going to come over the knees. Alright, we're just going to take a few cat-cows here. Alright, so as you inhale, go ahead and drop your belly. Look forward, not necessarily up. Look forward. And then as you exhale, push into the floor, round your spine. Do this at your own speed. All right, maybe you want to invite some more movements, maybe lateral movements in. Maybe you want to flip your wrist over. All right, whatever feels good for you here. We're just going to take a couple minutes to kind of shake it all out. And when you're ready, go ahead and come into that neutral spine. Draw your belly in. We're going to take that right arm, all right, twist it up towards the ceiling, and then we're going to thread that needle down and under. Nice little stretch here. If you want, your left hand can come around your back, or it can come forward, whatever feels good for you. Ready, go ahead and unthread that needle. Let's take a couple shoulder circles here. And then plant that right arm back down. You can cat-cow here if you like. And then that left arm will twist up. Thread the needle opposite side. Ready, unthread that needle, take those shoulder circles on that left side. And when you're ready, you're just going to crawl your knees forward, all right, and then take a seat. Bring your legs out in front of you. All right, we're going to bring the soles of our feet together. Okay, and we're going to form this diamond shape, all right? All right, the heels do not need to be all the way up towards your pelvis. They can be a little farther out. All right, and then you're going to take your hands. They can either be underneath the shins or on top. I like them on top. All right, once you have your hands on your ankles or shins, all right, I want you to draw back until your arms are nice and tight. All right, it should bring you nice and erect here so that your spine feels like it's elongating up and away from your pelvis, and the shoulders are drawn down your back. Right? Now, if that doesn't feel right, all right, readjust where your feet are in relation. Right? It should feel nice with little tension so that your arms feel strong here. The shoulder blades drop back and your chest lifts up. All right? Just take a few breaths here. Once your spine feels like it's nice and long, right, then you can start to fold over. Bend the elbows, drop your head if you want. And as you can see, I'm not very flexible whatsoever, which is totally fine. I don't look like the average yoga teacher. I can't touch my toes, and I'm okay with that. I can't do the splits. I can't even do a half split. It's just awful. But it's okay, because I'm doing what my body is speaking to me, right? You should always honor your body, right? Whatever limitations it has, don't be ashamed of those limitations, right? My shoulder mobility, even though I work on it all the time, is still pretty awful. My hip mobility, right? I cannot do a yogi squat to save my life without 2 blocks, because my hip mobility, my anatomy just doesn't work that way. It doesn't mean that I don't keep trying. It doesn't mean that, I kind of want to do a yogi squat, but my yogi squat is what it is. My hamstrings, my hips, my shoulders, they're gonna be tight. I have to accept that that is what I have to work with. It doesn't mean I don't show up to my mat every single day, because I do. It feels better. My body feels better because I'm honoring what it is and how it moves. When you're ready, just go ahead and crawl yourself back up. All right, you're going to bring your knees together. All right, and we're not going to do core right now. We're just going to roll all the way down onto our backs. Bring your knees into your chest. Right, elongate that left leg. Right, and bring that right knee across the body. We're going to find that supine spinal twist here. Right arm comes out as your right knee goes to the left. If you like, you can look towards your right hand. Sometimes in this part of the yoga class, it's nice just to observe, listen to all the sounds around you. I happen to be outside, so I have a lot of sounds that are sometimes using your senses for what you feel, smell, hear around you. Take your mind off of what's going on or the limitation that your body is giving you at the moment. When you're ready, bring that right knee back in. Both knees come into the chest. Right leg comes long. Left hand goes out. Supine spinal twist, opposite side. Again, you can lift that left hand if you like. Coming back to the middle, go ahead and bring both knees in here. I kind of like to rock side to side, maybe front and back, right? And then the last thing we're going to do is just going to do some knee circles, right? Now some people like to draw both knees together and do circles in both directions. I like to separate my knees and kind of come separate circles in either direction. But one last hip opener. If you'd like to take a happy baby here, that's also a good choice. Either way. And then when you're ready, we're going to find ourselves in all the sounds of nature that I have out here. Let a few cars. Shavasana. Take up as much space as you want. Needs to be a couple feet apart. The hands are going to come out to your side. Close your eyes. Take a deep full breath in. Let it go. Shavasana. take a few more minutes in Savasana. Maybe just hit pause. If you're ready, start to find movement in your toes and fingers. Time to keep your eyes closed. We're going to roll into the fetal position on the right side of the body. When you're ready, again, keep your eyes closed. Finding your way up to a comfortable seat, whatever that may be for you. Bringing hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. We're going to close out class today with my tradition of 3 cleansing breaths all together. Let's breathe. Remembering that we are all responsible for the energy that we output into this world. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, and may your life be filled with joy. Namaste.